Hi, today we're making banana shortcake. Something I wanted to do for quite a while. Our guest came back, she got her royalty fees. We're paying her good money now to be in my show, Misty. I agreed to her, we signed a contract together, so Misty's back on the show, and here's your butter, Misty.
That's too much.
So anyway, what we're making today is banana shortcake. It's similar to strawberry shortcake. In fact, when I make the strawberry shortcake, somebody's going to have to break the strawberries with me because I'm very, very allergic to strawberry, which is a sad thing. Kamala, you can throw this out, please. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 2 cups of sifted flour. I'm going to sift the flour. Okay. I'm going to take another cup and add another cup of flour in here. It's very hard, people, when you're allergic to something and you cook. It's very frustrating because a lot of stuff I could use strawberry, but I can't touch it. I'm very, very allergic to it. If I touch it, I can get pretty sick from it. And I really love strawberry, but I can't touch it or eat it. 2 cups of flour. All right. Today we might get snow. Unbelievable. This weather is absolutely crazy. Put it here. I'm now adding in 1/3 cup of sugar. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk it together. Now the next thing I want to add in is going to be my butter. It's going to sort of come out like a dough, like when you make a pie crust. Right, Misty? You agree with me, Misty? Yeah, she agrees. It's good to see her back on the show again. I guess I had to pay her royalty fees, right, Misty? Okay. Nice soft butter. Misty, off the countertop, or people are going to yell at me. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix it together with my hands. Then I'm going to add in the wet ingredients in a minute. Because we have to mix it first. That's the oven. Okay, let me wash my hands before we handle the wet. And also I'm going to have to use a wipe after Misty walked on. Same on you, Misty. But you got your royalty free, so okay. Two fresh farm eggs. I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of whole milk. I prefer whole milk. I'm going to grab my other whisk. No, I'm going to use a spoon. I'd rather use a spoon on this. A whisk I generally use for dry. Wet, I use a spoon. I also want to add in, somebody left my vanilla open. Misty, you're responsible, because the last time we had a vanilla mess, Misty was around, and somehow she got the thing open and it spilled. So what I'm going to do now is add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I hate when that happens because it's such a waste. Okay, we got to have to make sure this is on tighter this time. Right, Misty? And mix this together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the wet ingredients. Mix it together. It smells so good. Vanilla always makes it smell wonderful. It's going to be a very thick dough. Some cakes are very thick. And do you know some cakes are made with butter, some are made with oil? Every cake is made a little bit differently. It smells so good. Oh. Okay, what I want to do now is grab my bananas and I'm going to mush them up. Okay, here it is. I put in 2 bananas. This is going to make it, turn it into, now keep this in mind. You see how ripe this is? this goes great when you want to bake something. Okay, let's put this over here for now. What I want to do now is I'll just use the whisk. And mix up the bananas. You can use a fork, you can use anything you really want. The main thing is just get them mushed up together. And the more white the banana is, the better off it will come out in the cake. So my camera lady has agreed that she would help me with the strawberries. Just, you know, touching them and putting them into the cake when we do strawberry shortcake. And I'm not sure when strawberry season is. I think it's coming up sometime in May. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, pretty well mushed up. I have a spoon to make sure it's really, yeah, kind of really mushed up. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the bananas right into my dough. I'm going to have a nice banana shortcake. Absolutely terrible outside today. It's been pouring rain all day today. Now we're going to mix the ingredients together, the bananas, and we will have a delicious banana shortcake. We're going to put it into a greased pan. Yeah, my husband, believe it or not, is allergic to peanut butter. When my daughter was very little, my camel lady, she was allergic to jelly beans. But now she can eat them, so who's to know? But me, I never outgrew my allergy to strawberry. That's really sad. Because as a cook, there's so many things that you need strawberry for, and unfortunately I can't touch them. Okay, let's spread this out. Okay, you have to put it into a greased pan. Use unsalted butter, and we're going to bake this until it comes back golden brown. We're going to bake it at 375. And here we have homemade banana shortcake. I do not want to put anything on it. I want to leave it plain. It's delicious this way. I don't want to touch it. And the best thing to serve with banana shortcake is an ice cold glass of milk. And if you happen to have banana ice cream for a side, it would go great. But it's very hard to find banana ice cream. You really have to look hard for it. So again, homemade banana shortcake from Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great and wonderful day, and please subscribe to my show.